Welcome back, everyone. We will start out with attendance.
Representative Ateshelu.
President voting.
Representative Bagat.
President voting.
Representative Crawley.
President voting.
Representative Haas. Representative Hamilton.
President voting.
Representative Hammond. Representative Kawashima. Representative Matthews. Representative Moser.
President voting.
Representative Pandat. Representative Mikowski.
President voting.
Representative Perlowski. Representative Shim.
President voting.
Representative Baisley.
President voting.
Representative Bell. Representative Downey.
President voting.
Representative Hoffman. Representative Lupton.
President voting.
Representative McCachran.
President voting.
Representative Zoltan.
President voting.
Representative Brubaker.
President voting.
Representative Sagawa.
President voting.
Representative In.
President voting.
Representative Fernandez.
President voting.
Representative Sudina. Representative Asaf.
President voting.
Representative Gunasekar.
President voting.
Representative Moeller.
President voting.
Representative Rendensik.
President voting.
Representative Ianniti.
President voting.
Representative Zhang. Representative Irick.
President voting.
Representative Lutz.
Present voting.
Representative Tycon.
President voting.
Treasurer Shaw.
President.
Speaker Douglas.
Present.
Parliamentarian Agarwal.
Present.
Vice President Nguyen.
President voting.
Vice President Thompson.
President voting.
Vice President Sanford.
President voting.
Vice President Wang.
President voting.
Vice President Weber.
President voting.
President Pinder.
President voting.
Are there any guests with us tonight? Yeah. Could you introduce yourself, please?
I'm Cassandra McFadden, and I'm here to give an update about the Diversity and Inclusion Ad Hoc Committee.
Excellent. Anyone else? Great. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
President Pinder.
Hi. Welcome back. I am really excited to see everybody. As much as this is hard to believe, I missed every single one of you. I thought about you daily. No, I left with some things that I didn't, I came back with some things I didn't leave with, as you can probably tell. I ate a little bit too much, but I definitely enjoyed my break, and I'm excited and refreshed to be back and start a new semester, and I hope you are too. As I indicated in the board report, last semester we did a really great job, and you guys should be really, really proud about the work that you did, setting goals and kind of executing them. I really want this semester to be focused on finishing the goals that we set in our September retreat, and making sure that we kind of put a cap on this awesome year. So that's what's going to be the focus of our GA retreat, which is January 26th. It's been bolded in my board report. Hopefully you read it. January 26th. Please put that in your calendar. We'll be in the Spartan room, and we're just going to be kind of talking about some things to make us a better organization and make us, a better students for the overall student body. The executive committee is going to continue meeting Thursdays, 11:30. Please come. Feel free. And our office hours stay the same. And if you feel like you need to meet with me one-on-one, please do. I'm open to points.
Excellent. Thank you, President Pinder. Vice President Nguyen.
Welcome back, everybody. I had a great break. I hope everybody did as well. It was quite relaxing. Student Life will be meeting this Thursday at 6, usual time in the USG office. we will be going over our new initiatives for each and every member that has had their new assignment. This is really exciting because everyone will have their own project and you will be hearing more from Student Life than just me up here. But with that, that's about it. I'm open to points. And my office hours will be Mondays and I think Thursdays 5 to 6. And that's it. I'm open to points.
Thank you, Vice President Nguyen. Vice President Weber.
Hi, everyone. I hope everyone had a good break. Most of the important things that I want to note are in my board report, new office hours. Finance Committee meeting is going to remain the same at 12:30, so I hope to see everybody there. Got a big meeting planned this week, lots to get caught up on to make sure we're ready to go. I really want to thank Colleen and then Suzanne too, because they helped a lot at the end of last semester when we got really busy with disbursement forms. So that pretty much sums it up. I'm open to points.
Representative Lupton.
Yeah, can you touch on College Link? It's mentioned in your board report, but maybe the plans?
We'll be talking more about that at a retreat.
Oh, gotcha.
Any other points for Vice President Weber? Thank you. Treasurer Shah.
Hi, GA. I'm hoping everyone had a great holiday. Unfortunately, I do not have a summary report ready yet, but as soon as I have finished filing those disbursements, I will get that to you as soon as possible. And so during break, in my spare time, I created a disbursement log, especially designed for USG. It's at the end of your agenda, so if you want to look at that. Under the column titled Type, it lists off the different types of disbursements. All you have to do is write the number whenever you're filling this out, and this form will be above the brown box in the USG office. I am open to points.
Vice President Weber.
So just to clarify, this form is for when USG members spend money at a caucus event or something like that?
Correct. Only in, like, if it's some internal event, it's for USG members only.
President Pinder.
Could you explain what the budget column is?
It's for, like, every USG member is given a certain amount of money. Like, for example, freshmen are given, what, 125 for each person. And you should write, like, how much money you were given in our internal group.
Any other questions? Representative Lupton.
For disbursements, for funds used last semester, if we haven't filled out a disbursement yet, just go ahead and use this? Or is this only for funds spent as of now?
As of now.
Okay. So do it the old way for funds spent last semester?
I haven't really decided on that exactly. Yeah.
Representative Perlowski.
So if we wanted to purchase something using the P card, we would fill this out and then talk to you, and then we'd be able to purchase using it?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Any other questions for Treasurer Shah? Thank you. Vice President Wang.
Hi. Hope everyone had a good break. I know I did. I actually lost 5 pounds. I'm kind of proud of myself for that.
Show off.
Loser. I'm kidding. I'm really excited for this semester. I'm very enthusiastic about it. A couple things other than in my board reports, for this semester, I would really encourage the caucuses to talk to me. Any academic concerns, please bring it to my attention. And the Academic Affairs Committee will meet tomorrow, and I would like to see you after this meeting. I'm open to points.
Representative Begat.
Yeah, in your board report, you list legislation being passed on study abroad and merit scholarships. Can you go over those a little bit?
That was just a recap from last semester. Those were the 2 resolutions that were passed that came out of my committee that was passed. That's what I meant.
Any other questions? Thank you, Vice President. Vice President Sanford?
As you can tell, they moved the tables a little bit, so the chairs are a lot closer, but otherwise, welcome back. I just wanted to update you guys, PR is going to meet at 6 on Tuesdays right before GA like we have been doing. That might be subject to change, I will let you know. And my office hours are going to be Wednesday mornings and Friday afternoons. I'm open to points.
Thank you, Vice President Sanford. Vice President Thompson?
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I had a meeting with Tom Sue yesterday about DC++ use. About DC++ use on campus, and basically the legal department says they have to shut it down. And all the office hours are updated on the website for everybody, so.
Representative Downey?
Just curious, how is this different than all the other times they've said it's illegal? Because they have said this in
The federal laws changed this past year, so.
All right.
Representative McEachran?
Does that include Shakespeare for the max too?
Yeah.
Representative Crawley?
Did you give me any kind of more specific time frame than in the next few weeks?
He has to prepare like a presentation, and legal department has to give him like a exact like legal reason why. They have like to draft something, I don't know. And he said within the next couple weeks though. So.
Download everything you can.
Any other questions? Representative Sagawa?
When all the vice presidents, including student-wide regulations, and the IT committee and academic affairs, when they say they have office hours open finance, what does that mean? Like, do they, are they in the USG office? Like, what issues are supposed to be brought to them if we're curious of going to them?
President Pinder?
Yeah, so office hours are basically a resource for students and for representatives of USG to reach out to members of the exec if they want to talk to me or Vice President Wynn about something. Then they know we're going to be in the USG office always during those times, so they can just come here and ask us about anything, or if they want to talk about a certain issue or something that happened in USG recently, then that's pretty much the time. It's just a kind of a function to leave us open to the student population.
Any other questions for Vice President Thompson? Thank you. All right. We will move into caucus reports. Engineering caucus, Representative Downey. Do you have a report?
No report.
Thank you. Arts and Science, Representative Agat.
No report. Will be our meeting after this General Assembly.
Excellent. Representative Irick, Nursing Caucus.
I just want to let everyone know that the alumni tea that we had on December 4th last year, last year, was a huge success. We had around 50 students show up, 40 alumni. The dean of the nursing school was there, as well as the assistant dean and the director of the BSN program, and the secretary and a lot of the faculty were there as well. And the nursing caucus is going to meet on Thursday, and we're going to come up with our goals and things we'd like to achieve this semester. So I'm open to points.
Thank you, Representative Irick. From the Weatherhead Caucus, Representative Zhang.
No reports, but the campus please meet after the meeting.
Thank you. And first year caucus, Representative Asaf.
No report, nothing more questions.
President Pinder.
I think the freshman caucus had an outreach event during the finals week. How did that go?
Excellent.
Okay, we had like an outreach event thing, and we had students come up, and we kind of had a book open where people could write any sort of suggestions they had, and it kind of had us thinking, because we had this really good suggestion, and it said, why don't you help us know what you guys actually do? And I know like the PR committee's doing a good job getting our name out and everything, but I kind of realize it might not matter if they don't know what we do, because people are more interested in how we're helping them than who we are. So that's just one of those things that we're going to try to work on next semester, because we have another event or something a little more simple to wrap things up.
Excellent. Any questions for Representative Assaf? Wonderful. Representative Parliamentarian Agarwal. A little rusty.
No worries. Hi everyone. So for this first GA, I actually have more of a report than a tip. First and foremost, attendance. Everyone will start off with a clean slate for this semester. The rest of the rules are written there about attendance as a reminder, and if anybody has any questions, please feel free to email me or ask me after GA. For Rep Development Program, I am meeting with the College of Arts and Sciences after GA, and I'd still love to meet with Weatherhead and Nursing. After that, I can start the new workshop for this semester for the next month. And also, I do in fact have office hours as well. I have not listed them, but it's Monday 12:30 to 1:30 and Tuesday 11:30 to 12:30.
Any questions for Parliamentarian Agarwal? Thank you. Representative Hamilton, would you please give us an update on the Transparency Ad Hoc Committee?
Sorry.
All right, let's see. We met the week before Thanksgiving. That was the only time we met due to like schedules and just finals and so on. The two things we really talked about were, I guess, issues important to students and trying to get down as far in the details as possible about that, and also forms of communication that students would use. Now, you're probably asking why we're talking about that. Well, the next step that we're hoping to do is sort of get a campus-wide survey going with the help of a guy named Tom Geegan, who is the Senior Institutional Research Analyst. I'm going to probably talk to him either this week or next week to form this survey, just figure out some information that would be, I guess, more useful in talking to students or getting in touch with students about, I guess, important issues to them. And then from there, I guess, we'll see what the survey says. Are there any questions?
Questions for Representative Hamilton? Excellent.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Hamilton. Ms. McFadden, could you update us on the Diversity Ad Hoc Committee?
Hi everyone, I'm Cassandra McFadden. The Diversity and Inclusion Ad Hoc Committee has basically been created by President Pinder to foster dialogue between the cultural groups and ethnic groups on campus, and really for us to take a role in educating the case community about diversity and the importance of it. So, but we also know to do that we need to effectively engage students in events that will help us accomplish our goals. So some of the things that we talked about last semester are basically topics that we'd like to focus on starting this spring semester. And while brainstorming, we came up with, one of them was interracial dating, but we decided to expand that into one event where we talk about couples who have differences or different challenges that they have to deal with. We also talked about music, and specifically a member, Naveed, brought up hip hop and how that crosses borders, and we thought that kind of event would be a fun way to start at least engaging students in these types of events. We also talked about, for example, the Indian Student Association and the Pakistani Student Association, collaboration between them, collaboration between groups like the Case African Student Association and the African American Society, and them being able to talk about what makes them different but alike and things like that. So we really want to get the ball rolling on these types of things. So that's where we are this semester. The two big events that we're focusing on is the dating one and also the music one. So those are the two we'll be developing. Before I ask if there are questions, Dwayne, did you want to add anything? No? So any questions? Okay. Yeah, sure.
Any ideas of when these events are going to be held?
As everyone knows, this semester is grossly overprogrammed, so we're still trying to figure out where we should fit that in. Like, should we look towards February or the end of February, but that seems like it's too soon. So right now, we're trying to get that together, and that's just something we're working on right now. But we definitely want to put on at least 1 or 2 big events. And then the other topics we're thinking of kind of combining with other groups' events that are going on, reaching out to the cultural groups and seeing what they're having and sort of integrating our ideas into those. Yeah.
Because the diversity ad hoc committee is part of USG, do you have to, when you plan an event, do you have to ask USG for the funds, or do you already have some funds set aside for those events? I was just curious.
Dwayne would be better at answering that question.
Yeah, it would come from USG. Ad hoc committees don't have any funds kind of allocated for stuff, so.
Any other questions for Ms. McFadden? Thank you.
Thank you.
We will now open old business. Does anyone have any old business? Excellent. On to new business. Is there any legislation for new business be proposed? Excellent. We will be opening nominations for several positions tonight, so please keep these in mind. There is one additional one that is not listed on your agenda. First, though, we will open nominations for the College of Arts and Science representative. Senator Begat.
I nominate Chris Hernandez.
Okay.
Second.
As a reminder, nominations don't need to be seconded. Representative Hamilton.
I nominate Neil O'Brien.
Yes.
Who gave up the position?
Josh, how about graduate?
Okay, that's the only one.
Yep.
I will indicate the vacancies in the other positions as well when we arrive there. Representative Irick.
I nominate Tom Kissinar.
Okay. Are there any other nominations for the College of Arts and Science? Yes. Representative Rudensick. I'm sorry?
Morellis or?
Okay. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none. Oh, Representative Lupton.
Cassandra McFerrin.
McFadden. Yes. Excellent. Are there any other nominations? Excellent. Nominations will remain open until next week when we will elect one position to the College of Arts and Science. We will now open nominations for the College of Engineering representative. There are 2 vacancies here, and I believe these vacancies exist for quite some time. It's not a recent vacancy. Are there any nominations for the 2 vacancies for the College of Engineering? Representative Hamilton?
Curtis Holmes and Solomon Al-Hassan.
Representative Begat?
Shannon Armstrong and Ethan Shaler.
Excellent. Representative Fernandez?
Point of information. Can freshmen be nominated for College of Engineering representative?
No. They cannot. Only declared second, third, and beyond majors, engineering majors may run for engineering positions. Vice President Thompson?
Matt Apple.
Representative Teichen?
John Parent.
Representative Teschler?
Emily Moore.
Representative Hoffman?
Svetlana Blana.
Ooh. Are there any other nominations for the 2 vacancies in the College of Engineering? Yes. Did you get that? Okay. Nominations will remain open until next week when we will elect 2 positions to the College of Engineering caucus. As a reminder, for those of you that have nominated someone, please let them know that they're nominated and encourage them to understand the implications of the position that they will be running for. Representative Downey.
Just point of inquiry. Is there any kind of official email that gets sent out to the people who are nominated?
Yes.
I send them the email, and I let them know all the information about when they need to speak and where they can find information on the position.
Excellent. We will now open nominations for the Weatherhead Caucus. We have 1 vacancy. Emily Breckenfelder has left USG. So there is one.
She had a class.
Vice President Lang?
I'd like to nominate Ashley Wade.
Are there any other? Mr. Hernandez?
I nominate Yutao Wang.
Senator McEachran?
Lillian Zamanek and Ashley Johnston.
Representative Lupton?
Paul Solomon.
So you're aware this can be any declared management, accounting, or econ major are eligible for these positions. Senator Hamilton?
Economics is in the College of Arts and Sciences.
President Pinder?
Okay, so econ is kind of like in the College of Arts and Sciences and in school management. So it's really hard to explain. We talked to the provost about this. Even he doesn't understand this. So for right now, you can, if you're an econ major, you can be either or. You can run for arts and sciences or for the weather school management.
The relationship is that the econ department is housed in Weatherhead, but degrees are awarded by the College of Arts and Science. Senator Hamilton?
I'd like to nominate someone again. Neil O'Brien.
Ms. Valid? Are there any other nominations for the Weatherhead caucus? Okay, seeing none, we will those will remain open, as I've said, until next week when we will elect one representative to the Weatherhead caucus. We'll now open nominations for Tyler House representative. Charity Taylor has resigned her position over the break. So this must be a first-year student that lives in Tyler House. So nominations are open. Representative Sagawa?
I nominate Brandon Pack. It's, his last name is spelled P-A-C-H.
Excellent. Are there any other nominations? Nominations will remain open until we elect one next year, next General Assembly. Is there any other new business? Excellent. The floor is yours. We are an open forum. Vice President Nguyen.
I forgot to mention this in my board report, but we do need a member of USG to represent USG on the committee for the faculty and student basketball game that is coming up. I was previously assigned to that, however, the meetings are conflicting with one of my other meetings, so I cannot. So for my sake, I am begging you. Someone, please step up.
What other meetings?
It will be Thursday at 11:30.
At night.
They meet about once a month, so you have about 5 meetings. 4.
Anyone?
Volunteers. Yes, please.
Okay. If there's anyone interested now, please speak up for Vice President Nguyen.
What exactly do you do?
So you know what the student and faculty basketball game is. You just basically search for students who would like to, well, for the first years, it's basically, if you have ever had something like this in your high school, like a faculty volleys kind of thing, where students play against faculty and maybe staff or whatnot. So it's the same thing here, except it's a basketball game. And in this case, we do it every year. It's kind of tradition for cases doing this. There's a committee that is assigned full of students and other members of the faculty to kind of recruit members to be playing on these teams and also provide the logistical, reasoning behind the whole game, water, towels, whatever, the reserving of rooms and everything like that. So you will be basically handling all of that with a bunch of other students as well as faculty. Any volunteers?
Please consider the opportunity and speak with Vice President Nguyen after the meeting or sometime this week.
Send an email out and he will reply.
Super. Are there any other points for open forum? Representative Perlowski.
I just thought this was cool because it's kind of USG's influence at work. Beal is having a $30,000 addition to the cardio room, so we can stop complaining about everything being broken all the time. Just found out today. And gym class.
Vice President Nguyen.
Speaking of USG's influence, I will now have you all know that the upstairs upper part of the coffee house, formerly Arabica, is now open for student use. So if you are, say, too crowded in the library or so far away that you don't want to walk to the library in the cold, you can walk over, grab a cup of coffee, and study in the upstairs new renovated space. They put a new carpet, repainted, new lighting. It looks great. So come check it out. I will be kind of observing the space for about 2 weeks and seeing what we will be doing with it later. We might make it a partly reservable and whatnot. So use it up. Tell your friends.
Representative Downey?
Point of inquiry, how are the smoking spots coming along, the new ones?
Vice President Nguyen?
That is someone's initiative for the semester to bring that up. So there'll be more of that.
Excellent. Any other points for open forum? President Pinder?
This is just kind of thank you. I sent an email out early December, kind of asking for your input on things we should work on as an overall organization for our GA retreat. We got some really great responses, and those will be incorporated into our retreat going forward. So just to thank you for those who responded, and keep doing what you're doing.
Excellent. Okay. Colleen?
How many of you do not have one of these? Good job. Okay, if you do not have one of these, I want you to email Jackie. And we want to make sure you have one. And the reason is that we'll be using this throughout this semester. I will be using this throughout this semester. There's some wonderful material in here on personal development, leadership development, things that will be appropriate to your particular time frame in the academic semester, in this stress semester, this up and down thing that we go through together. So I'd like to work with you on some of this stuff. So if you could please bring your notebook, I would really appreciate it, so that if I point out one of the articles in here, we can go through them together and have some dialogue, okay? And I'm so glad you're back, because I missed you all so much.
Excellent. We are in announcements. Representative Haas?
I forgot to remind President Wayne, no, sorry, I'm getting really, sorry. There were appointments made to at FISCU that were supposed to be voted on today, weren't there? Leah Cross can't do it anymore, so I think it was more replacing him.
Vice President Wang?
Yes, it is true that Leah Cross and David Carter resigned. So because of that, Colin Downey and Steve Cummins will replace them.
Point of information on that, has Steve actually accepted this?
What?
Has Steve formally accepted that? Because I wasn't
He hasn't.
sure.
All right. No, he has not formally accepted it, but he says he's willing to do it.
Okay.
Sorry,
Excellent.
I have an announcement.
Yes.
So Martin Luther King, I guess it would be kind of called a retreat, is on Monday, and it's from noon to 3, I believe. You get free lunch and a free t-shirt, and they put a lot of time and effort into the different sessions, and they've really revamped it since last year. So I know last time I saw it somewhere and I clicked on the register button. I think there are only about 25 spaces left, which is really awesome, because I think it started at like 100-ish. So I think it's going to be really great food, and it should be a really great day. They're watching a movie for part of it that they've like reviewed twice, so I know it should be a really great event. So you should sign up.
Representative Crawley?
Auditions for Vagina Monologues are tomorrow and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Tomorrow night it is in Meeting Room B, and Thursday night it's in the Cleveland Room. It's absolutely an incredible experience. Unfortunately, only females can audition. However, if you are a male and you would like to be involved, there are plenty of ways for you guys to get involved. So let me know if you're interested. I can answer any questions that you have. Like I said, it's absolutely an amazing experience, and I hope to see all of you there if you don't audition.
President Pinder?
So Representative Haas mentioned one of the amazing events during MLK Week, which is the symposium. That is one of the amazing events that happen during the week. It's a full week, which starts actually this Friday with the Spring Community Service Fair. I'm passing out right now the calendars, so you guys can kind of take a few, post them in your residence halls, and tell your friends about this awesome week to celebrate one of America's great leaders. Okay, and Donna Brazil is going to be speaking at the MLK Convocation. She's a renowned political columnist and commentator. She's been on CNN, MSNBC, ABC News. So she's coming to speak. It's going to be really great, and just join in the celebration as the university celebrates this really great time in our history. Okay.
Colleen?
I'm going to piggyback on that announcement. The because one of those events is a program that's sponsored by my office, OMA, and Twin Center. And it's called Food for the Soul. It's Thursday, it's a week from this Thursday, and it's a celebration of poetry and soul food. And it's really lovely. I, first of all, invite you all to come, 11:30 to 1 in the atrium. But I also need poets. And the purpose of the reading is to share a piece of poetry that emulates or perhaps speaks to you about Dr. King and his legacy, or it could be broader, it could be about multiculturalism, diversity, celebration. So I'm looking for poets, and I would love to have you participate. So just email me if you're interested. You're going to get an email soliciting you as well. So if you can do this, I would love it. I know there's some fabulous poets here. So that's one announcement. For those of you who keep a very good calendar, there has been a change in the date for the Student Leadership Award Ceremony this year that comes out of my office. It was April 13th, and it's, as of today, been changed to April 15th. There was a conflict with the President's calendar. We truly, truly love her part in this, because the biggest award is given by the President. So it's now April 15th, so mark your calendars. There will be a second round of sales for the Spirit Packs. I don't know if any of you received one for a Christmas present or a holiday present, or if you bought yourself one, but this is, yes, this is a shameless marketing announcement. But you get a sweatshirt, t-shirt, water bottle, a really cool aluminum water bottle, a pom-pom, and a backpack, a small backpack, all for $55. And it's directly going, the coffer is going back into leadership development programs. So it is so student focused. And it was designed by a student, it was designed by Ben Mack. So watch for that, and I'll send those announcements out. And that's all. Thank you.
Representative Lupton.
Yeah, I just want to let everybody know that my birthday is going to be coming up. I'm not being cocky or anything. I just wanted to say on the 23rd, it's a Saturday at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go to Maggiano's, and there's an all-you-can-eat dinner, and I'm inviting all my family and friends, and since USG is like my family and friends, you guys are, I did this last year too, and no one came, so. No, but it's actually, it's a little expensive. It's, with tip and everything, it's usually right around like $35.
You're paying?
No, I'm not paying. So, but if you pay for yourself, that's presents, that's a present enough for me. But there's 2 appetizers, 2 salads, 2 pastas, 2 meats, and 2 desserts, all you can eat for free at a really classy restaurant. My family are really good-hearted people, so if you want to come spend your time on Saturday, 23rd at 5 o'clock, let me know. So.
Excellent. Any other announcements? Representative In?
In regard to the new USG promotional video, what's up with that?
Oh, can you repeat that?
What's the current status of the new promotional video?
My video project.
Yes.
It's 70% done, but the other 30% is extremely hard. So I hit a snafu over winter vacation, and I'm going to be going to the Friedman Center and working with them in order to resolve some technical issues I'm running into.
Any other announcements? No announcements at all? Mr. Hernandez?
Move to adjourn.
Good luck to fraternity and sororities with Rush. We're adjourned.